Obviously, guns are a very important thing to the USA. This country wouldn't be here if it wasn't for guns. This country remains because of guns. Period. Period. So, as an American, how many guns do you need? Because, I love guns. I always say it's not really that I like necessarily what they're capable of achieving when it comes to like self-defense or that sort of thing. It's what I love about them is really the precision. I always say I used to collect old clocks for the same reason. But I do definitely appreciate them for what they are. I don't carry a gun because I love its precision. I carry it because I'm going to defend myself or my family if necessary. And I'm very appreciative that it is very precise and accurate. So it just happens to have a twofold purpose for me. So if you weren't into it, like kind of like a collector or that kind of thing, how many guns do you need? Let's say you don't really like them, you just know you need one, or you need a few. Well, let's start with, I guess I'll say the answer at the end. I want to take a moment and thank ES Power Sport for, in a way, saving my life. I've had a heart condition that, I don't feel it, but it just, the scans tell me it's so. And blood work tells me it's so. And I desired to lose weight and get in better shape. And it's hard to do. And this stuff, it's got Trinidad scorpion peppers in it. I could never eat those. My friend lost 110 pounds in 7 months. Come on. That's something. But he was putting them down raw, so he created this drink. And as a result, I wanted in on it. I'm not going to eat Trinidad scorpion peppers. I think I would have severe stomach issues in addition to heart problems. But this I can put down. It's no problem, and I sleep better. I have a higher metabolism. I have more energy. I have better balance. There's so many aspects to many of the things that we can't eat because they're hard to eat, but we should eat because they're good for us. So, the first gun everybody needs is a self-defense gun. Everybody needs one gun. And I strongly believe that has to be a handgun. It has to be a handgun. If you only own one gun, it has to be a handgun because you have to be able to carry it on your person. I understand that there's other guns that are better for home defense, and I understand there's better guns for hunting and all sorts of other purposes. But you at least need to protect yourself in an even fight. And probably you have the advantage because you have a holster and you've trained, and versus some thug that stuck it in his pants, some gun that he bought off the street that might not work. So of course you have the advantage, but at least it evens the score. And America is a dangerous place. You need a gun. The second thing, a gun you need, I believe, is a home defense gun. This is a very important one because, your handgun is obviously a home defense gun. So you can use it for that. You could. So I would say if you have one gun, you're doing pretty okay. Do you have everything you need? I don't think you do. Because I think the next thing you need is a shotgun for home defense. It's the best, period. Just don't get a long one because you got to maneuver around corners. And be cautious what shot you use because, depending on your walls and, stuff like that. So I believe you need these two things. And I believe if your goal is to survive any sort of assault on you, your family, or your home, I believe with those two things, that is all you need. I believe that to be so. If that is your goal, if your goal is to defend yourself in the world and defend your family and defend your home when you're around them and home, that's all you need. I'm sure some people will disagree with me, But there you go. Now, as an American, I don't believe that's all you need, though. That's all you need if your goal is just to survive in your home under the current circumstances in this world. But that's not all you need. I believe the next thing you need is you need a very, very good battle rifle. Because that's how this country was made. That's how this country has been preserved. And that's how this country will always be preserved. You know, there's a reason why people are afraid to invade the U.S. by land. And it's really obvious. It's because we're all armed to the teeth. Like, who would be that stupid? Who would be that stupid? I mean, nobody's showing up here with boots on the ground, that's for sure. Unless it's U.S. soldiers, you know, which then, you know, again, that's why you probably need it if U.S. soldiers are using their guns against citizens. So, there you go. I think that's it. I really think that's it. You know, I think somebody might argue something to hunt with, you know. And I can hunt with all three of those guns. I don't need any other gun. There's nothing I couldn't shoot and kill in the state of Missouri with those three guns. That's all I need. I mean, I could argue, sure. I mean, I could have it better. I don't know. I think ARs are fantastic. Well, there's all sorts of battle rifles. They're just fantastic hunting rifles. And obviously, even if you wanted to get small game, shotgun. Boom, that's your best bet. I'm not very good at hitting a rabbit on the run with a 22, just being honest. I've only tried it a few times and failed both. I've never missed a rabbit on the run with a shotgun. So, there you go. I think, you know, and this may vary depending on your neck of the woods, so to say, you know, but probably I just vary the handgun. You know, like if you live in Alaska, I'd have something to defend yourself against 2- and 4-legged predators, you know, but it'd still be a handgun. So that's all I think Americans need. Now, when it comes to loving guns, I don't think there is a number. You know, I mean, there's the only things I've ever really that I currently collect is I collect records, and there's never enough record albums. I've always thought that. Anytime people are making music, there's more of that. And guns, so I mean, you know, so that I don't really have that many, but I have what I need and some, for sure. So, any thoughts or insight on that? Definitely put that below.